showcase continues. And we apologize for some technical difficulties we had during the first half of play. Had some audio trouble. The video was okay. The audio was not working at the time. So, again, we do apologize and hope that we try to minimize the number of misfunctions that we have, not only for today, but also tomorrow as well. Lobos rush in the royal blue uniforms with gray letters and numbers, going up against Galaxy in the white uniforms with royal blue numbers on the backs. No score, as we are 43-45 into this matchup. Second half, U16 matchups. That means we play 40-minute halves as opposed to 45 minutes in the U17 and U18 levels. Good drive here. That was, I believe, Gustavo Yemen. Wells. The shot by DeMauro goes wide right. The wind may have blown it down quite a bit that time. Temperature for the start of this game was roughly 35 degrees Fahrenheit. 8 as we approach the 11 o'clock hour here in Wilson, North Carolina. Colton Mueller takes the goal kick and sends it high in the air. Ball now on the far side, headed away by Lobos. Shot on the ground, direct save made. It's Jason Barba, the goalkeeper. We mentioned Lobos rushed their goalkeeper. Wayne Davis has made his way into the cage for the royal blue and gray. Davis, a sophomore, wearing number 35 for this second half in the neon green top. He's got what appears to be black and white Adidas sweatpants. Good ball here for Galaxy. Kept it alive for a moment, but not for long. And now we're going to see a corner kick coming up for Galaxy. I believe they only had one corner in the first half, so this would be their second corner overall, if that's the case. Patrick Koenig, who certainly has played a big part of this Galaxy Soccer Club offense, on to take the corner. Lifts it in the air. The far side, headed and caught, barely staying away from the goal line, was Wayne Davis. That was a terrific save by Davis. I don't know how he kept his body from going over the end line. Not sure for our viewers who are tuning in if you just heard the words of the Galaxy head coach. You just said, could you have a bigger goalkeeper than that? I have to say I would agree with him if I were a coach. That'd be Jay Conrad, the coach. His son Pat is wearing number 20 on the field. Still no score, 47 minutes and 20 seconds in. Still in the second half of play. Two teams had a few very nice opportunities early on, but unable to connect with the goal. Galaxy placed a couple of balls wide left, and here they go again. Chance in front, but unable to get to the ball in time was Pat Koenig. Cleared away by Lobos rush, and now they try to work the ball down the opposite side of the field. Conrad to Navarro. That's McCaw going after it in the Blue and white. They play around with it over on the far side. Now a whistle, and it'll be Lobos rush to get this free kick off and running. I will tell you, it is chilly, it is breezy, and for those of you staying indoors right now, watching this game from your laptop, your smartphone, your tablet, your iPhone, wherever and whatever you're listening to this game on, I have to say I'm very jealous of you right now. You're watching this game lightly from indoors and not having to deal with the wind and the cold temperatures that I'm dealing with right now. If there's one thing I forgot to bring with me, it's a balaclava, which is basically a head cover that you would use to protect your head from getting any frostbite. I have a scarf, 3 layers on, I've got sunglasses, feet warmers, gloves, hand warmers, the whole shebang, all with the exception of a balaclava. And I will promise myself that I better bring that the next time I have an event that's outdoors in this type of weather. And my roommate thought that I was talking about the pastry baklava for some reason. Anyway, we digress. No score, 50th minute, about 30 minutes left in regulation. As Lobos rush, a chance to attack. A couple of players being talked to by the head official, giving them a few words, trying to calm them down here in the latter stages. Free kick here for Galaxy. Bending over to the right, just a tad. And now a foul, a little bit hard against Lobos rush. They'll go for Galaxy. Cameron Strang with the short free kick. Headed by Koenig. Conrad unable to get his body in front. And Proctor unable to get the clear. Here's Conrad again. Shot on goal. Nice deflection in front by Wayne Davis. This will be a corner kick for Galaxy. Inside the 18, leaping up for the two-handed save is the aforementioned Davis. No one was covering him. And with the size and height that he has over some of these players from Galaxy, he's got quite the advantage, which will pay dividends for this team in the long run, especially in these tight ball games. Jimenez, 1-on-2, still has it on the left flank, keeps it in bounds, looks to go backwards to Demaro. Demaro with the cross, head away, a rebound, and the shot by Wells, nothing doing that time. Another shot gets deflected in front by Gerald. Get a throw in here for Lobos rush here in the 53rd minute. Stoltenborg. He'll get it back in the attacking third. Plays it wide to Jimenez. Jimenez. A curving-like pass to the far side. And this one still alive for a moment. And Lobos rush is on the board. It's 1-0. believe that was Caden Wells who chipped it in. A curving-like pass to the far side. And this one still alive for a moment. And Lobos rushes. His goal gives Lobos Rush a 1-0 lead. So finally, someone has cracked open the scoreboard. And it's Lobos Rush's sophomore forward, Nick DeMauro, placing it through. All of this taking place in the 53rd minute. So now a little bit of pressure being put on Galaxy after a scoreless game over the first 52 minutes. Look at how these two teams have performed, or at least from what I saw since we were off air in the first half due to some technical problems. Chances were pretty evenly done for the most part. A little bit of an advantage, however, to Galaxy, especially in the latter stages of the first, but they've really, they're trying to do all they can. Just a missed opportunity on their part defensively. They make a sub as Lobos will take the corner kick. Mason McGaw checking out for Galaxy. Bicycle kick goes well over the bar. Off the foot of Grant Caldwell. We remain in a 1-0 game. Jason Barba on for the goal kick. Lets it fly and is headed down by Jimenez. Whistle and a foul. Kyle Blassingame was the one who draws the foul, who drew the foul, I should say. And now a free kick from just outside of midfield, roughly 6 or 7 yards out. It was Zachary Smith who kept it on the ground, lets it fly now towards the center. Smith lets it go right by him. Here's DeMauro again. DeMauro. The cross. It's deflected in front, knocked out of bounds by Zachary Smith, and he draws a goal kick for Lobos Rush. DeMauro will instead let Caden Wells come on for the corner on the near side. Lobos Rush on top 1-0, looking to double their effort, double their lead here in the 57th minute. Here's the corner by Wells, headed away, swing and a foul tip by Puchek, and he'll keep the offensive scoring opportunity alive for Lobos Rush. That ball headed away by Cameron Strang. Koenig. This is Conrad. Defender fell down. That was Scharf. Davis lets it fly. High, booming kick, falling just shy of midfield. Foul is called against Lobos Rush. This will go to the right way for Galaxy. Trailing in a 1-0 game as we approach the 59th minute here in Wilson, North Carolina. Game 2 of our quadruple header, or D2 of our quadruple let me rephrase that. Game 1 of our quadruple header, day 2 of action here at the Gillette Athletic Complex here in Wilson, North Carolina. Free kick, high in the air to the right side. Kept alive, but only for a moment by Strang. Goal kick for Davis. He'll play it short. Throw in for Lobos rush. The player was being asked to move about 5 yards back by the head official. Stoltenborg over to Scharf. Scharf gets it back as the ball is now on the far side of the field. Still in the Galaxy territory, or Lobos territory, I should say. And now Scharf's going to play it back to the keeper, Davis. Conrad with a shot, and directly taken. Save made by the aforementioned Wayne Davis. Davis will let it fly. High in the air, down the right side. Out of bounds over towards the bleachers, where a number of fans have made their way from parts of Tennessee and Illinois to watch their children play in front of some of the finest college coaches this country has to offer. We saw about 5 or 6 in attendance for the games here on Field 1 yesterday. The teams, if you weren't with me yesterday, the teams that I noticed that were here were from Memphis, Brown, the College of William and Mary. We also saw Emory in attendance. And the Army Black Knights as well. So, right there, that's about 4 D1 programs. Emory, I believe, is a Division either 2 or 3 school. Not sure which one they are. But they, too, were in attendance as well. Corner kick here for Patrick Koenig from the near side. Lets it go to the opposite side of the field. That's where everyone's going to go. Owen Jarrow was the first to get to it. Out of bounds, and another throw-in coming for Galaxy. Cesar Resendez will make his way back onto the field here in the 62nd minute. And he's on to replace number 7, Zachary Smith. Koenig looking to get the ball away from DeMauro. It's kept alive. Resendez lets it fly towards the center. Over the head of Brackett. Lobos rush trying to get the ball out of their own defensive zone. Unable to do so just yet. Now Proctor trying to turn the corner. One-on-one with Corfon. That ball finally cleared away by Lobos rush. Tomorrow. Over to Brackett. Wells. Place it to the far side for a Paychick. Now it's going to be Galaxy on the attack. The cross from Corfon, nothing doing there. Headed away by Wells. Puchek placing it up the field for Kleiser. Galaxy's defense is there to get to it first. A throw-in coming up for Lobos Rush. They lead 1-0 here in the 64th minute. Foul called against Galaxy, and they too will make substitutions, 2 of them to be exact. Joey Bavel and Nico Koromitri will make their first second half appearance of this contest. Pat Koenig and Kyle Blasingame will retreat to the bench. Direct free kick. Taken from the midfield circle. Brought backwards just a bit. Jimenez going for it for Lobos Rush, and he'll take the throw-in. Last touch by Bavel. Cleared away. Lobos Rush still on it. Brackett looking to play keep away here. Gets it off in time to Stoltenborg. Now Jimenez. Along the flank. Jimenez, and it was rejected on the inside by Renfro. Throw in here from Jimenez. And everyone gives way to Jason Barba, who comes in to pick it up and let it fly. A line drive punt falling shy midfield. Takes a few hops before being controlled by number 21, Ty Conrad. Conrad with a shot way left. Still 1-0. Lobos Rush with the lead here in the 67th minute. So about 13 minutes away from when this game is supposed to come to an end. And then we'll begin our second game of the quadruple header at about noon Eastern. Foul being called right around the midfield circle. Free kick for Gerald. Lets it fly inside the 18, and Davis is there for yet another save off the header. Navarro working around the right side. Got a man in front. Pass deflected off the feet of Jimenez. The next two teams have made their way out and are practicing behind the right side of your monitor. At least one of them has. That will be, I believe, a U18 matchup coming up next. Tell you more about the teams competing as we get closer and closer to the end of this one, where it's 1-0 Lobos Rush. Their lone goal came in the 53rd minute off the foot of Nick DeMauro. Excuse me. Conrad gets around a defender, but only for a very brief second. Cleared away by Lobos Rush defense. Tripping over the ball, number 12, Renfro. That's for Galaxy, and now he shoves a player down, but no foul is called. There's Navarro with a high head of steam. He falls into a defender. No whistle. Got 10 minutes and change away from the end of regulation. No overtime or penalty kicks in this national showcase, as this is not only a matchup for teams to perform in front of the college recruits, it's also a chance to represent your age group in next year's national championships in Frisco, Texas. That's what's on the line. That's what's been on the line since yesterday, and it will be that way up until the end of Sunday afternoon. And we'll be here with you until Saturday evening for 4 games amongst the first 4 fields here at the Gillette Athletic Complex. This to tie the game. Nothing doing that time for Galaxy. Their shot gets deflected in front. Now a chance for Lobos to run out to a 2-0 lead. Nothing doing there. Good takeaway here. This is Conrad. Conrad along the right flank. It's broken up nicely by the Lobos Rush defense. DeMauro gets rid of it. Keeps it in bounds. Conrad does. DeMauro. Slide kick. Nearly tackling his defender down. That was Resendez. Now a substitution here for Galaxy. Natalio Rojas is back in. Jose Navarro back to the bench. Off the throw-in. The wind continuing to howl here in the late morning hours in the Tar Heel State. Whistle. And a penalty kick for Lobos Rush. Logan Stoltenborg, the freshman, on for the free kick. Parallel to the 18. Lets it fly towards midfield. Kramer trying to work his way out of the double team. Ball for Gerald. Out of bounds it goes. A throw in. Taken by Lobos Rush. About 6.5 minutes to go. 1-0 Lobos Rush in command. Nick Tomorrow, the man with the lone goal for Lobos Rush, as he placed it just ahead of his defender after the goalkeeper, Jason Barba, made a save on the opposite side of the cage. Throw in for Galaxy. Ball gets inside the 18, but a whistle and a goal kick. Chance here. Corfin runs a little too far away from the ball that time. Puchek looking to get it back from his teammate. This momentum broken up by Cameron Strang. Substitution here for Galaxy, as Matt Barry will check in. Barry in. And Gerald out. Volleyed in the air, the ball is. Back and forth it goes, and now it's finally down the ground. Time is running out for Galaxy to try and tie the game. Barry. Couple of players down, no whistle. Clean hit that time. Tomorrow works it to the left side. Kleiser turns the corner, shot on goal, save for Barba. Barba, the line drive punt, not a very good one. Not even close to the midfield circle. And a foul. So go against Galaxy. 3 minutes to go. Pending any stoppage time that might be available. Headed away. Tomorrow is there. It's taken out of his way. Salazar. Now Stoltenborg. As it's a little bit of a keep away game here. Salazar unable to keep it in bounds. 2:10 and counting left. Conrad with the cross. Ball knocked high in the air and then headed away by Stoltenborg. 2 minutes to go. Time is a-wasting. Galaxy trying to make something quick before this game is in the books. Bavel off the throw-in, gets it back, turns the corner but finds no one. As the wind continues to hallow, blowing a little bit from right to left. It was blowing out of the north yesterday, so hopefully once I get back to the hotel I'll feel more like myself from a physical and mental aspect. More so with the physical standpoint than anything else, of course. Barbara's punt, shy of midfield. 1:10 left. Tomorrow, his defender goes down. Buchek with a shot, and it goes wide right. One minute of stoppage time will be added. So we'll play till 81 minutes. Headed by Stoltenborg. Davis pick it up along the end line. So now a minute 45 and counting to go. Check that, a minute and 10 left, I should say. My timing's way off. $80 minutes. We are officially in stoppage time. 1 minute left. Galaxy looking for a miracle to tie the game at 1. Last touch. Gonna say Galaxy. Headed by Bavel. And Davis is there to corral it. And that will do it. Lobos Rush hangs on for the 1-0 victory. And they'll go to 2-0 here in the National League play. The loss for Galaxy drops them to 1-1. And coming up next here on field number 1, the Milwaukee Bavarians. The Milwaukee Bavarians will take on Baltimore Celtic SC Christos. That game coming up at 12 p.m. in a matchup of 18 youth squads. Final score, Lobos Rush 1, Galaxy Soccer Club 0. This is Matt Nelson saying so long. We'll check back with you in just a little bit right here on the Turbo Sports Network.